Hey, DOT community, this is Alon coming at you with an Alliance War Apostate Play Grothurn event live stream. Now, it is Thursday, I know, and you might even hear it in my voice a little bit that I have been not feeling the greatest recently, but that's why I wasn't able to stream last night when I wanted to, but I mustered up all the energy I could between yesterday and today to make sure that I could still live stream today. And of course, yes, I did still go to work, but I'll tell you, it's not that great. It's mostly just mostly a head cold, but it's not fun. Anyway, so I'm hoping to we got a free gift. Use that here during this live stream and stream as long as I can. So, thank you for joining in. As always, people here in the chat and on Discord, and also rewatching the stream. So, a bunch of things to talk about, of course, tonight that has all been going on recently. Some may say, where's the live stream, Zalon? I get it. I definitely do. Most recently for the Nephilinus and Grothurn. I'll tell you what, I did some work with Aventador, if you've seen that video, and actually tried another setup, actually, even after that, with House. He also posted a video over on House and Chance's channel, and that is just to show Grothurn as a defender, and it's pretty underwhelming. So, even with the new synergy relic and everything else, and it's just based on the fact that Grothurn's skills are still outdated. Whether the synergy relics and the prestiges are changed, the original skills still need a bit of a revamping. So, this situation, and I'll mention that right off the bat here at the beginning of the stream. In my opinion, and in many other players' opinions, this event is a top 100 event. So, in my predictions, it's gonna be tight. The soul count between like 85, 80th place and like 125, 130. It's going to be pretty tight in there. Everybody's going to be trying to squeeze into top 100 because they would like to get Grothurn for all of their alliance members. So, that's pretty much what I see going on. Oh, jeez. Let's say hello to everybody here in chat. So we got Zeke and Val and Trent and Speakerface and Yellow Umbrella. What's going on? Above below, Mad Yoda, M Flores, Brain B, Churro. And Val, you're so incredibly nice. Happy Father's Day, she says. Hope you have a great weekend with Princess Z. It's going to be amazing. So that's another reason why I was planning on streaming tonight anyway. And that was too because tomorrow night, after work, I'm going to be heading up to spend the weekend with Princess Z. It's going to be awesome. And on Sunday, I'm going to be taking her to meet up with my parents at it's a national park here in Pennsylvania that it's called what was it? Hickory Run State Park, and sorry, not national park, state park. Hickory Run State Park, and it's got it actually has a boulder field there. Now I know there's other parks in the United States that have something similar to this, but it's where literally there's a massive field for as far as you can see, and it's all boulders. It's crazy. People do get hurt there too, so you do have to be careful. But still, it's a pretty neat place. Of course, waterfalls, trails, all that kind of fun stuff too as well. So we're taking a picnic lunch, and Sunday is going to be very nice outside here. Saturday, not so much so, but it's fine. Just being able to spend time with the kids is all I enjoy. All right, so yeah, very, very kind of you. Thank you again, Val. So let's look at where I'm at for this event. Just started not too long ago, but we're trying to get up there in that top 100. So for the first day, it's looking at about probably top 100 is probably chilling at around 97,000, something like that, probably. Be a little bit less, 96,000. I don't know. We're almost right there.
We're in the top 50, I think.
Oh yeah, speaker face, are you?
Yeah. I think about 20 something.
Please be
Well, we were.
Yeah, GC Carl. Not from what I've seen. I know I didn't see if there was an update on the blog today. That's the only thing I didn't check on. But I'm sure that there's plenty of people that would have mentioned something or posted something if that did happen or not. But yeah, I think everything is pretty much exactly the same way as we have been seeing for Grothurn on defense. So I'm using Everter, of course. I gotta check something real quick just to see my timers. All the 7 hours. All right, I'll be able to do this before I head to bed. I won't bore everybody with my forging and fusing, but you always got to keep an eye on your timers, especially the day or two after conquest, because you don't want to lose out on a whole bunch of your treasury relics. So I was doing a bunch of that earlier. All right, so let's see what. Oh, free gift. I was waiting to do that. Here we go. That. All right, so we're getting a 2-star, 1-star, and some more portal stones. Not bad at all. Now, unlike the Nephilinus event, I'm planning on going to, actually because of Altar of Abundance, that's coming out next week, which Churro mentioned in his stream earlier, which was great. I'm really appreciative of that reminder, Churro, because now I really want to get to 7,000. Actually, 7,500, because that's another token there too. But 7,000 definitely. There's not 2 epic tokens in this event like the Nephilinus, so unfortunately to say, you're only going to have an option to get 1. But still, Altar of Abundance, you want to be able to get as many epic tokens as possible for that to get yourself guaranteed 4-star relics or guaranteed 4-star titans, one or the other.
I've got 6 saved for Monday.
Yeah, nice.
It'll be the first time I've saved them, though.
Well, you'll see the benefits, trust me.
Yeah, knowing my luck, yeah, I will. It'll be all fusion food.
Let's see. So, yeah, so I have 7. I'll have 8 after this event. Plus, let me just check the quick calendar. No, I don't think. Too many days until I get my next epic, I think.
I think Nadim's on and all. Looks of it.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, what's going on, Nadim? Thank you for joining.
Hi, Nadim. And Vintage, please on mute.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, Vintage.
Hazelon, was you there last night, the other night, when Chance said there'll be no boost packs and time stamped it?
Oh, what, for this event?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I was already on... Well, I obviously wasn't there and didn't say anything, but when it comes down to it, if they did it for Nephilinus, I knew they were going to do it for Grothurn, too. Now there isn't any gem deal, though. That's the thing, though. They put the gem deal out last weekend, but there is only the boost pack and the $100 deal this weekend. So there is a difference between that. If you were looking for another gem deal at 71,000, but what's up, Black Talon? Thank you for joining.
Yeah, Marjorie says free gift of the Titan is awful.
Let's get this Everder in action.
Have you noticed any difference though since the event started? Has it changed any? Because Vintage said it didn't seem like it was working right last night. And you, didn't you?
I was... What were you referring to? What wasn't working right? What, collecting souls in the event? Or what?
No, on Grothurn.
Oh, on Grothurn? Yeah, I don't think anything's changed. Have I tested anything today to see if anything has changed? No. But do I think they changed anything without telling anybody? I think they would put something in the blog. But, I don't know. We'll see.
I was just wondering whether all the stuff might have not been working until the event started. Like.
Yeah.
I want to talk about something.
What's up?
So last night I messaged the support team from the Dawn of Titans.
Mm-hmm.
The answers are bot answers, not the regular one that answered by real people, like Paul, like...
Okay. So what did it say?
No, it's saying, but I think they replace it by by bot answers. Because too many people, I ask them to try again, and they have the same results.
So what you're saying is people are posting, asking questions and getting the exact same responses every time is what you're getting at?
Yes. And bot answers, not the real deal, you know?
Mm-hmm, of course. If you're talking about,
yeah.
if you're talking about what we call canned responses or just generic responses where it's copy and pasted, that's very common.
Yes, like this. Yeah.
Yeah, just be generic. Just hit a button, say they replied.
But the answers are very stupid. Very, very stupid.
Yeah, but it's coming from a very stupid person.
Yeah, it just, because a lot of times it's a lot of copy and paste stuff. And, you know.
Like Uzi said that time, they said that Titan doesn't exist in the game.
Oh, yeah, I love that one from Shy, yeah.
That's ace, that one is. That's somebody who hasn't been working there long and doesn't know the characters in the game.
Z, what you did on the Conquest? Did you finish the Conquest?
No. I got hosed. What's it called? I got to, what was it? Just under Plinth 8. And I didn't finish 8. But I was so close. I was ranked just over 8,000 when I went to sleep with 5 or 6 hours left in the event. And I thought that good chances I could skate with 2,000 places in between me and not getting a Titan Chernobog, and I came out at 10,500. So I actually went over. And I was like, but see, to me it's not worth waking up at 4:30 in the morning to get one more battle in. So that's it's a time zone thing for me at the very end.
Yes, for me too. I finished the 9th plinth. I can finish the 10th, but I was thinking, why I spend more gems on those Flash Titans? So I save up for the next. I'm saving for the Hachiman with Synergy.
Oh, okay.
I only did to 9 for the epic token.
Well, that's the thing, though. Yeah, you can get the epic token. There was an epic token there, of course. Yeah, Mad. Yeah, I agree. Free gift.
I fear the war gods have no hope with synergy. Hang on 1 sec.
Hi, Vintage.
Vintage really had to say that. He had to cut off whatever he was doing. He's like, wait a second, I have to say this.
Yeah, so if Uranus is any indication of what the war gods are going to get with synergy, Hachiman is not going to be useful. Because Uranus, they gave him the synergy. He is gutter trash still.
Oh, good.
They're blowing it with synergy. They're screwing up synergy in every way possible.
Yeah, they're just attaching synergy to everything so people will go for it now thinking...
Grothurn. They gave him a synergy, and he is awful. He's garbage. He's unusable.
Has he always been this useless, even when he was like proper Divine Titan when he come out?
Well, he wasn't. He wasn't a proper Divine Titan when he came out.
Yeah, he was beatable even when he first came out, which was ridiculous.
He shouldn't even been in there.
And then he's been out for 6 months. Imagine. Everything that's come out in the last 6 months probably beats it. But, hell, it just embarrasses it. The synergy should have not only been the armor thing, they needed to add 100% base health. That sounds ridiculous, but I think that's what it would take.
Yeah, they need health to slow everything down, don't it?
Yeah, I mean, if you effectively double the health pool, well, instead of a minute and 50 seconds, it would take 3 minutes and 40 seconds, which is more reasonable for a divine defender with synergy. I mean, come on, people.
Yeah.
And maybe a little bit of range resist. Maybe a little bit of range resist. It's just, I don't know. It seemed ridiculous having to do builds yesterday, and I was like, man.
I mean, if you have Hunter's Bow and Panther Muzzle, you have your range resist for the most part, plus Gungnir. I mean, there's a lot of range resist out there.
It was the simple fact that I had to use 3 relics to get the range resist. Most of the time, you don't have to do that. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where the Ember and Nephilinus would be key.
True, but even with the Ember and Nephilinus, then the damage was highly reduced. So it seemed like it would one way or another. I mean, it was a major drawback either way that you went.
Yeah, but when you cap elemental resist, range resist, melee resist, and have what's supposed to be capped effective armor, come on, man, that should last more than a minute and 50 seconds.
Yeah, speaking of Hachiman, guess what I just found there, Vintage? This is a P4 Hachiman on a ping pong land. That's funny.
That's trolling right there.
Right?
He's got nothing else on, though.
Right?
But Uranus was like, everyone's worst nightmare as it pertains to hopefully the war gods being usable again. Because if they're going to be anything like Uranus, they aren't.
I never used them anyway.
Well, and the thing is, though, is that now I'm more pessimistic than ever that they're even going to try and, balance this thing out. I mean, come on. War Gods is 1 year ago. It's only, quote, 2 metas ago. How can you not make them at least usable? Make Hachiman a decent island defender, for crap's sake.
Yeah. Agreed.
But I think with the new collection relic, the synergy that given with the new synergy collection relics.
Dude, do you know what hell is going to do to Hachiman? I mean, give me a break. They're going to have to give like 400% base health to those Goliaths.
His head will be spinning.
Yeah, so, Hachiman was the man, but he needs a lot of freaking help to get close to the game we're playing now.
Yeah, because single unit troops are just torn apart by Hell's Maidens. So.
Yeah. I mean, Hell, Odin, Loki. I mean, there's pick your poison.
Yeah.
They're all Norse, though, aren't they?
Mostly, yeah, because
they
of course,
actually
and then of course they all have synergy relics, so too as well. But you don't even know you'd have to use all of them.
Hal, Odin, and Loki definitely are Norse, aren't they?
Yeah, BMT.
Loki's
feeling okay.
Yeah, Loki's Norse. Well, Odin is too.
Yeah. That's what I mean. They're the ones who can do the damage, aren't they?
Yeah, they were all the OG Lightning Titans.
Do you think they can do the same with the Egyptians now?
There's a lot of talk.
Oh, I don't know. They would have to totally reskill the Egyptian Titans. Because, Osiris with his X skills, that wouldn't stand a freaking chance. I don't care how much base damage you give. You'd have to give like 1,000 extra armor piercing. You'd have to probably 10x the damage. I mean, even the War Gods, I showed in my video that the Titan today has 10x the power of the Titan that was the War Gods.
Yeah, I saw it 10 times.
now you're leaping back to the Hordpocalypse. I mean, what is it? 20x, 50x? I'm not trying to be hyperbolic here. Is it 20x, 40x?
What's up, BMT? Thank you for joining.
But yeah, that's like the legacy of this game for the last couple of years is missed opportunities, man.
Well,
they've had all these opportunities to balance things.
Here's another missed opportunity, Vintage, I wanted to mention. The reason why the Nephilitis event was way more popular as well is I was super excited about some of the relics in the Nephilitis event. This event, Grothurn's Opus, is only going to be helpful for Grothurn. Venomancer's Energy.
This event sucked.
Venomancer's Energy, same deal. And then Mark of Mossmane, it's one of those things that I already have, so I'm not really like making a huge deal about. Putrid Pipes, I already have 2. Some people may be missing out on it. There's a few more better Panther relics than the Putrid Pipes, such as the Panther Muzzle and the Forest Carving. So you could do without it if you already have one or none. 4-star Dory, it's something that comes out pretty much in every poison event, so not going to say you're not going to see it again. So again, all these relics, I really wasn't like, I have to have it, Now getting Solomancer's...
Like Dory again?
Yeah, well, Solomancer's Energy, getting it last weekend, awesome. I got a second one.
Yeah, that was a good throwing.
That was great. That's why I feel like there was a lot more of a... besides from the fact that you wanted to get top 100 for Nephilitis, I feel like there was a lot of better relics in last event. So.
This Grothurn event, and of course Grothurn himself and his synergy, it feels so lazy.
Yeah.
How did they not play test this and realize it's just garbage?
I do not know.
This is prototypical laziness right here.
You say Grothorn's Opus is just Grothorn, but it's crap anyway, so it doesn't matter. What's the point in having the Opus?
Yeah, it's Grothurn. And that's the thing about half of these synergy relics so far. They're not even good standalone relics.
And that's what they have to be. And they get the crazy thing was they took a relic like the Warrior's Ring, and they're like, let's give it a synergy. It's like, but it was awesome anyway, So they give synergies to relics that are awesome, and then of course synergies to relics that totally suck. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, dude, it's just more cowbell, It's like, yeah, they like that. Let's do more. More cowbell.
The weaker ones more into play.
Yeah, well.
But, they could have, like I said, all they had to do was add in some base health. And at least the Titan can be used for island defense. But, again, missed opportunity. They failed.
All right, see you later,
Well,
FL
a
Rebel.
couple of things they've done right lately. Is that just a case that they stumbled on something by mistake, and it's not that they were doing what we wanted? And then they got back to
I was starting to think some of these recent, quasi successes were total stumbling into something good.
I also, listen. There could also be Team A through G. And they
need to fire whichever the garbage team is because they suck. Because there's got
to be a team. But see, the thing is, though, you know what's crazy? Think about it like this. Think about it like as in when you get put on project teams when you were in school. Okay, a lot of times people that a lot of the people that were going to really try to excel and do a really good job, a lot of times would associate and try to be grouped together with other people that are like-minded. So if you think about it, there could be some really hardcore devs. There could be some really hardcore devs that all give a crap, but they're all working on one project. The other projects are being worked on by a whole bunch of people that don't care. That could be the case when we see these flukes.
I think the school projects should have a better go.
But here's why that's fine. This whole separate team, whatever the hell, whatever. If that's the case, still is not an excuse because you take a Titan like this, in a 2-minute battle, you should realize this is a problem. And then all you have to do is go into the code and type in 50% base health multiplier also. Dude, this is not hard. This is not rocket science. This is stuff that can be done in minutes.
They must have took that Titan in against other Titans and realised it's no good and it can't do a thing.
Maybe they tested it against Nephilinus. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. I honestly want to know what kind of testing is actually done, because for the most part it does.
Because it's so bad.
Because
it's so bad.
It looks like it's just a hey, does it work? As in, does it work? Not hey, does it work like it's supposed to? Yeah, does it function?
Yeah.
I think that's the kind of testing that they do. I believe. I don't know.
Think about most of these synergies. This is why Uranus was such a crime. All you have to do is change the numbers and the guy's suddenly relevant. He's actually usable. And it's just, the dude's crap. His synergy relic is crap. It's just junk, man. And this is why I have zero hope I'll ever get a test account. Because this is all I would ever do is make videos and say, for the love of God, change this and add in, like with Everdur, is it 50% base health? Is it 75% base health? Just do what you got to do to make it a 3.5 minute battle, and I can put this dude on an island. It's so obvious. God, honestly, I'm once again just getting sick of talking about the same things over and over because they're just either morons or they're obtuse.
Is he in any collections, this Grothurn?
Yeah, I think he's in the, what is it, the Divine Collection 2 or whatever.
Oh my God, it means I've got to level him up to 40 to get a rally.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Oh, what a waste. Fuck's sake. Oh, flipping ink. Sorry, so on.
It's all right. No, you're fine. It's the worst. I have to, instead of just sitting here and just constantly like hardcore, like, sniffling the whole time, I just keep on having to go blow my nose. It's horrible.
Oh, no. What you got to do. It'll look like you battling in a marsh.
Well, it's not the greatest time out working outside right now because there's a lot of allergies as well. So that also doesn't help.
Well, pollen.
Yeah, well, pollen, but also a lot of dust and just it's everything's starting to dry out a bit again. So of course things are going to get.
He doesn't help, does he?
You're just gonna eat a whole bunch of dirt and dust all day long. Don't worry.
Just gets me.
Let's see. Let's throw on that 1-star relic. So let's just see how much this free gift really gets me. It's gonna get at least a little ways, and that'll be fine.
I believe it'll get you 960 souls.
Well, I grinded a little bit before I started streaming, so yeah, I'll have a little over 1,000.
Have you got toxic trinket on for the 1.7?
I don't have.
He's not using Nurgle.
I don't have. I don't think I have toxic trinket. You know what? That's a good question. What is the? Which ones do I actually have? Because it'd be interesting if I did. Something I had. I know I have one or two. Aurea's Bounty is one, and toxic trinket. I don't know. I know I have one other one.
We can use on Jensu or Nigel.
Let's just look real quick.
But Everdur is so fast.
I know. I really prefer to play with Everdur because it's just been the way it has been for a while now, just with these last few events. Which it's not about.
Makes Conquest so easy for free.
Last event, Conquest, this event, it's been pretty much an Everdur show.
I was just saying on Chulo's stream, 5-second battles. Vintage knows he does them in 3. Sometimes you don't have time to touch the button and it's over. Is that quick?
It's basically how long does it take for Everdur to dunk on an Imperial, and that Imperial Grenadier Island just vanishes.
It's amazing. What a time.
Yeah.
Road up the air anyway.
He's the almighty PP god.
Well, Feranic, they did bring the trinkets back. You had to buy the package last weekend. You could have gotten a trinket for $100.
You only need take 3 Panthers in with him and all, don't you? Because of the others.
What I do is I take half Panthers, half Maidens, because then when you get the Panther Grenadier Island, the maids just blow down the Panther super fast.
Yeah. Get rid of the Grenadiers.
Trinket packets? I never saw this. Well, no, it was in that. Wasn't it in the $100 deal last weekend? Wasn't that the first time we saw it in there? Yeah. Yay, nay. I could have sworn I saw it last weekend for the Nephilinis event.
It was two prestige food fire titans and some other stuff.
But yeah,
there's 2 poison tokens in with the Titan this week's package, isn't there?
I don't know.
Wait, now they're giving 3 titans?
So if you got 2 poison tokens, you can choose 2 poison titans, can't you? Which are hard to save up for prestige.
Huh. I guess I didn't notice that.
It says there, isn't it? I'm sure I saw 2 poison tokens and all.
Speaker face, you sleep during the day?
I sleep whenever.
I was just curious.
I've done shifts for 40 years. 4 on, 4 off, 12-hour shifts. So, since I've retired, my shift pattern's all knackered. I kind of get used to when to sleep and when not.
You're doing it like Da Vinci. Just 3-hour naps whenever.
Yeah, that's what I do. It's body clock's just all shot.
Yeah, because that's what Leonardo da Vinci did.
Yeah,
he would sleep for 3 hours and then get up and do work, and then sleep for 3 hours and then get up and do work. He would just sleep when he needed it.
Now you do have to condition yourself to do this. I've heard about this, as well as the fact that the first few days of trying to do this, your body does go through a bit of a change, getting used to it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So
I don't know if I'd ever get used to it.
Yeah, well, I did it for 40 years and I never got used to it. I don't know anybody who has either.
Wait a second, Feranic, you bought 3 of the staffs with DGs? No way, Feranic.
6,000. Oh, God.
Are you serious?
He's just saying that to outrage everyone.
No, Feranic. Come on. Everyone's favorite Kiwi. You can't be doing that. Jesus. Feranic's like, did you hear that? I'm everyone's favorite Kiwi.
Oh, so he's actually from New Zealand.
Oh, yeah.
If Feranic bought the Staff of Flames with Divine Gems, I'm going to New Zealand to punch him in the face.
No, he got Earth, Rage, and Void. Void is, well, I like the Void staff, and I love the Rage staff, and Earth staff. If you don't have at least 1 or 2 of those, and 1 or 2 Rage staffs, then I get it. But I don't think I'd
Vintage just go over with a bucket of water and chucked over his flame staff.
Oh, above below says Feranic, same. You're not alone on that. Oh, so other people jumped on those staffs too. Now, wait a second. We do have to have a quick discussion about this. A lot of people brought up the point that there were 2 more staffs in that picture. Did everybody else see that?
One with the Sands of Time, then.
What, you saw Sands of Time? What? Because it was what was a little hourglass?
Yeah, the hourglass in it. To the left of the middle one it was, with the hourglass in, I think.
And then wasn't there another one that had like a little silver glow?
That's the ace staff, yeah.
What was the other one?
No, that would be the ace staff with the time.
The ace? Ace as in an ace of spades or what?
Haste.
Haste.
A haste staff. Okay. But what was the actual thing at the top? I could have sworn one was like a little globe on the top. Was that something different?
I'm had another loop sense.
Yeah, because I don't have the screenshot up there.
The speaker face, the 2 poison tokens in the Titan package thing, those are just event relics.
Is that all they are?
Yeah, event relic pulls, I should say, is 2 pulls at the casino.
Not poison element, no.
No, it's not. It's not like the 30k gem prestige Titans.
I was going to say it's a good deal if it was for anybody who wants.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
But see, going back to the War Gods, here's Nergal on the screen. That Kandar volley, what did that do for Nergal?
Yeah.
Nothing.
But
so
Vintage, it made me bring out my Nurgle again, Vintage. I love it. Oh my god.
So you haven't got toxic drinking at Salon?
No, I don't.
Did you say?
No.
No
luck.
Do you know that the Khinjar volley, it's an Arabic word, mean a knife.
You're talking about the 3 knives for Nurgle?
Yes, of the Khinjar volley of the Nurgle.
Yeah, I have no idea how to pronounce the beginning of that, but yeah.
Mean a knife.
Yeah. 200. I gotta see if there's...
Have you sorted your mic out yet, Nadeem?
What's because face?
Have you sorted your mic problem out yet? When you do Discord and that?
No, bro. I must buy a new phone. Not the time.
Wait till after your wedding.
My marriage in the next few weeks. So.
Oh, congratulations, Nadeem. That's very nice.
Thank you,
or commiserations, whichever suits. It could be his last weeks of freedom.
This is true. Who knows what I'm talking about? It seemed like there was like an atom or a globe or something like that at the very top of the one. It was interesting. It was silver though. Bo says don't do it. Epic token at 4.5 last event at 7k this event. Go figure. Yeah, Ferranic, that's what I was saying earlier. 2 epics in last event. This event 1, and it's at 7k. So
yeah, so they make you do more battles to go for it.
Yeah, because they know you're like, oh, you want more epic tokens? Well, you gotta work for it. And then people then call them out. They calling them greedy, saying this and that.
I don't do all that. It's just confounding. I'm confused.
I know.
Yeah, this one has thrown a spanner in the works. Got totally the opposite direction.
This makes me to say, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Christian Woods?
We were seeing a bit of rope, and then it's just gone and swung. There was a swerve ball.
18 jokes put the event together.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. House just pulled with his all element token. He just pulled a Voldan. So that's all I need. After this event, I will be at 1 shy of every Titan in the game. Now, vintage, aren't you? Wouldn't this make it so that you have everyone in the game?
Well,
is that a yes?
Yeah, I got them all.
Well, okay. Well, wait. Did you finish this event? Oh wait, no.
Yeah.
You have Grothurn already. Is that what you're saying?
No, I already finished the event.
Okay, so
I ripped through the event, and now I'm doing triple battle drops.
Oh, Oh, wait, so you're saying you never closed your game out?
I have 5 tablets.
Oh, that's
on
right, that's
Conquest,
right.
And then my phone, I did the event on my phone.
Okay, that's right. Because you keep other devices open so that you can still continue to get the triple battle drops until they all completely don't either load the game anymore or that's it, right?
Well, yeah, usually the game will crash. You know when you hit battle and then the game seizes?
Yeah. Well, basically,
mine does that at least once a day.
Yeah, it highlights, the button highlights, and then it does not go into the battle.
It just seizes up.
Yep.
Mine just kicks me out of the game after he starts.
So, yeah, but 201 of 203, I'll have 202 of 203, and I'm still missing Voldan. So, yeah.
Yeah, this will be, I think, the 3rd time I've completely filled the Pantheon.
Well, that'll change in like a week or so.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, actually, I besides from the new update, I believe the Divine Titans are going to be released very soon after that, either with the update or right after the update. So.
Yeah.
And the new.
Well, that and they usually put the shadow of the Titan in the Pantheon Hall, even.
Yeah, very true. So, all that is right around the corner again. So. Not to worry. They already know. They're like, oh, wait, you have nothing to go for? Oh, okay, here you go. Real quick. We'll throw this out.
Change that.
So what, did you say you need Voldan?
Just one. Yeah, that's the only one.
Yeah, that's why House is saying he's pulled it. He's just...
Oh, of course. Yeah, he posted it in my Discord chat. I saw.
He hasn't pulled it. He's all lying.
We'll see. Well, Voldan is still like just a regular old school Titan. All element tokens do have a very large amount of Titans in there. So, Vintage, you said you were at over 2,000 battles the last time I heard on stream the other day. So, how many battles did you finish up the conquest with?
It was a little over 2,300.
Oh, Jesus. What?
Somebody said you were paying your family do your battles while you were working.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's Everdur, man. He literally doubles your output.
Yeah.
I mean, the dude is unfreaking real.
You done twice as many, maybe 3 times as many battles before you get bored.
Yeah, I mean, I would work, and with my left hand, I'd just hit, auto go.
Yeah.
And then, work for 10 seconds and then do the next one.
Is that quick?
So we're at 1302, still Alliance rank 106. See, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be tight. And we're at 98,000 now. So it's probably top 100 is still just over 100,000. So it's just gonna keep moving. So it's always gonna be tight. Because I want to say that most likely, just like Vintage did, the ones that are going to complete this event are probably going to complete it within the first 48 hours. And then after that, it's just going to be a grind off. That's what it's going to be. Who can grind more?
I'm just getting grind for the last up to the last relic I am. I ain't doing no more was it. I've used all my tokens, that's it. I'll grind the rest.
Soldier, I'm a professional computer jockey, and I'm god tier multitasker, so I work and play Dawn of Titans at the same time all the time.
Come on, Soldier, you work for Verizon. Come on, you should be able to do the same thing. Come on now. How many devices could you have in front of you at one time? You're working, right? Yeah.
Honestly,
of course you're working.
You know, I'll have some code or something, a script or something that'll run for 20 or 30 minutes, and I'll just rip through 50 battles real quick.
Well,
So it's that kind of stuff.
I sit on conference calls all day.
So I do.
A video conference? Oh, that's fine. You can just keep it off the camera a little bit. Come on, Vintage, you do that, right?
Oh, dude, are you kidding me? I have duct tape over my camera little portal. I ain't having any fool spy on me. I will never do actual video calls. You kidding me? They'll see my guns on my wall and fire me or something. You never know these days. People find out your political persuasion, and they'll cancel you and fire you and everything else.
Well, you do presentations, though, right?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you do those like.
But I'm just taking guns with it.
That's why Vintage is so good with his what's it called? What is it? The overlay you do with your it has like a it's like a pen mode that you can do right over top of your screen when you do your presentations.
Whiteboard.
Yeah. Is it what did you say? It was whiteboard?
Yeah, it's just called whiteboard.
Yeah. See, that's why you're so proficient in that. I know you probably do exactly the same thing for your job, so.
Oh, yeah, because what I do is I do semiconductor design. So I'm doing like layout for chips that go into cell phones and computers and satellites and all this other crap, right?
Yeah.
And it's a very visual, learning kind of thing where you're showing, data flows and structures and all that stuff. So, yeah. And of course the people I work with are all visual learners too. So we're always sharing diagrams and drawings and crap.
That's why you understand all this jargon better than most.
Yeah, just in it all the time.
Yeah. It's second nature to you.
So, Soldier says we are required to have our cameras on and share our screens. You still can have it out of the camera range.
Somebody's got that control freak boss.
Yeah.
Make sure you're not on the beach. And it's exactly why I never, ever will be on video calls. Because I want to be able to work from Vegas. I want to be able to work from the Caribbean. I'll work from wherever the hell I want to work from. Because the only thing that should matter in any job is results. If you get your job done well, it doesn't freaking matter what you do. That's the way it should be.
Well, a lot of companies, even worldwide at this point, are seeing that people can do their job and do it well from home. So it's actually, a lot of companies are doing that because they can cut costs, So, of course, it seems to be a thing that a lot of companies are at least recognizing. Oh, hey, look, our employees can work just as well at home. All right. So.
Yeah. I'm not saying I'm some, unimpeachable zealot who refuses to go anywhere. No. If they pay me enough, yeah, man, I'll travel to your office. You want me to sit in your office? Okay, that's fine. If you're gonna pay me that much,
and you have, because you have.
Oh yeah.
I now the multiple years that we've followed the Vintage along his work. You'd be like, oh yeah, we're going to looks like we're going to this state for a while. So yeah, you've definitely done it before.
Yeah, because some of these organizations, they'll have more junior engineers and, they'll want me to mentor them in addition to doing work. So I kind of have to be in the office.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, now they're paying me a lot of freaking money.
Well, that's good.
And if the pay's high enough, yeah, I'll travel.
Yep.
Yeah, soldiers.
Maybe I'll even cut my hair.
So, even cut your hair if they pay you enough. Well, I guess that's got to be worth it.
Well, the Department of Defense stuff, or all the the ITAR type projects, are stuffed shirt government workers.
Yeah.
So
Tuck it in.
might have to cut my hair. But again, now those gigs, mega pay.
Right. So
Love me a government contract.
yeah, my role is permanently homework from now on. See, there it is, soldier.
All you'd have to do if you work from the beaches is have the windbreak, like an office background printed on it.
Okay, so here's what you do, soldier. What you do is find a place in your house where every single video call, you do it in front of this boring, blank, white wall, okay? Because guess what? All hotel rooms have a blank, white wall. You can do your conference calls from freaking anywhere, dude. Or just take a green screen with you. You know? Be like, hey, today we're doing the call from, whatever. Make a joke out of it. But that's cool. You get to work from home. That's a good deal, man.
It always is.
Yeah, so I was looking at these 2 extra staffs. So one is an hourglass with some metal rings around it. I think that's our haste staff. The other one is like a golden atom, kind of like the Minerva relic, the necromancer, or what is it? The whatever mancer energy.
Right? I mean, a lot of the staffs...
and it's gold.
Yeah, the fire and the ice staff, but there are some good staffs, all right? Don't get me wrong, especially the iron staff. We always talk about the angry stick. It's very popular. Finds its way on many builds. So, of course...
Oh, you gotta have it for a check.
So there's definitely staffs that are very, very good. So with 2 more in the, possibly coming out very soon... I would hope that they're actually going to be really good and not duds. So,
yeah, and the Staff of Earth, when it came out, I used to love it. But with the insanely massive damage numbers that are coming out, remember when Hachiman came out? It was like, holy crap, you can have over 2 million hit point shields. Mm-hmm. Dude, hell goes through that in tenths of a second.
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
It's pointless. I think they need to update it or something. And is it Mahaha's Imperials were doing 3 million damage?
Yeah, that's true too. Mahaha had his reign for a little while there as well.
Yeah.
And I'm still
so like the Staff of Earth. It needs a tune-up or something. They got to make sure that staff keeps up with the meta.
Or they could just update the shield spell.
Yeah, that's true. Like 10x it.
You can update the shield spell just to go along with the current meta, because it's like, well, it's not. The amount of damage that it's reducing is negligible with the way everything is going. When it comes down to some of the, top tier attackers, shield spell is just going to be worthless.
Yeah.
But I'm also interested to see what this new content is. I'm just hoping it's something we can do with our Titans. I hope it's a new event style. I hope it's something that's going to be makes it more fun to use the Titans that you have collected. Not, hey, we're glad that you have the Meta Titans, and let's just keep feeding you more things that are gonna just keep on collecting. No, the stuff you already have, you can use it in whatever they're coming out with. I just really hope it's good. I really do.
Dude, they could do that with dailies so easy. They could just say, okay, win 3 battles with Skolnar and you get 100 gems. Why not? Because then if you're a collector hey, man, it pays to collect. It pays to do events. Now you get, gems on these random, whatever dailies. They could do so many more interesting things with dailies. We've talked about this about 1,000 times.
Yeah, agreed. Different things that you can obviously go for, as well as use a Norse Titan to defeat 2 garrisons. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, but it's like you could even
see. I want to meet who's the so-called idea guy at Natural Motion, so I can punch him in the face. Because they need a new idea guy.
Yeah.
We have rained ideas on them that they can do with the stuff they already have. I'm not talking about developing a whole new game mode or, people want 1v1 battle arenas. I mean, give me a break. They are never, ever, ever going to do that. Get over it.
Yeah, you have to think
such a massive coding effort.
Yeah, you have to think outside of the box a little bit when it comes down to certain game modes. I mean, yes, they do have a raid boss situation. We do hope to see that come back in a different format, that it actually would work. But I think the raid boss game mode is something that the community could benefit from and enjoy. But also, if they come out with it,
dude.
Yeah, they can even come out with something else, something different.
They have so much IP in this game that they could repurpose.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
and they have some.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
You have Throne Wars.
Yep.
You could just rebrand it, tweak it a little bit, and just call it something else, so everybody isn't all butthurt that it's called Throne Wars. Whatever.
Mustak Amid says, new to this game, love the game. Awesome. Love the game too as well. Been here for quite some time, enjoying it. I'll tell you, the community is the best part of it. And when it comes down to figuring everything out, there's a lot of people that are always willing to help. So, it's awesome.
Maggio's saying, why don't they do a deal on Ranger 5-star rally? We're always screaming out for more of them.
Yeah. Well, if they made it so that there was a special, we're going to have a Ranger 5-star relic altar where it's a guarantee for all the Ranger 5-star relics, but they're at different levels of, DGs like they currently are. Like Vintage has mentioned before, where they just make it so it's all one class of relic, but in each one of the different tiers, and you can pick which one you want for how many. If you knew that...
Have Ranger Week.
Yeah.
Well,
easy.
Well, they've done all the staffs one. They can do all the Ranger ones, or all the Guardian ones, or all the...
Well, they can do it. They can do it.
Yeah.
They can.
So, it's all...
something different every month.
Yeah, it's all...
Well, they added the Grothurn Opus and Nephilinas Opus. They can put whatever buttons in there that they want to put in there.
Yep.
Exactly.
Well, it's also because the reason, and I think this is the reason why they decided to put all of the different element tokens in the altar, is because with all the events that come out with element tokens, say you just get an element token, and just so happens that that next week, when they only had 3 different rotating element tokens in there, or maybe it was 2, I forget if it was 2 or 3, say your element didn't come up for 2 weeks. It's like, well, that sucks. So they figured, why just put all of them in there all the time, so that if you get any element token, whenever you get it, you can pull it right away. So
yeah, just speaking of the 5-star Ranger relics, if we're doing a post-mortem on the Archmages, hey, I love the Titans. The Invokes are cool. We got some new, got Bach rugs and Ice Archers, and we got some super cool stuff with it. But honestly, I despise that they were all Rangers. When's the last time you used a champion? You talk about out of the freaking meta. Everything except Rangers are out of the meta right now. Everything.
Well, except Hell.
Except Hell, yes.
Come on. I was like, wait.
When's the last time you used an Infiltrator? When's the last time you used a Guardian?
Yeah, it's very obvious at this point. So.
Average is a Ranger, isn't he?
Well, yeah.
There is a Ranger.
Yeah, we're talking about all the Archmages being Rangers, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't like that. What I'm getting at is, please don't just have a, champion meta.
Yeah.
It just,
Yeah.
I don't like it because it devalues all the other 5 stars and all the other Titans.
I think the what's it called? What we have seen in the past with different god releases, like war gods or Norse gods or Egyptian gods. With each release, they came out with like a Titan, like, oh, what's the Infiltrator going to be? What's the Ranger going to be? What's the Champion going to be? So it was kind of more of a, every group that came out was being represented by one of every class. And I think that was something that a lot of players did enjoy. I would like to see again.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Loki came out, was reskilled recently. I never bought into the whole Loki thing. I haven't used them once.
But yeah, Headbanger Alexis mentioned that, yeah.
I was just on about something earlier, like, when you've maxed the Titan out, and then your bar goes round as if you go into 61, but you don't. It just fills up, you don't get nothing. That should take you to Prestige 1 or something like that. But if they wouldn't do that, why wouldn't they have something like, if you're using a Titan, whatever XP you're in goes in it, you fill a bar up, and when you get that bar, you either get a token, or you can take a Titan up to a certain level.
Yeah, we've talked about having an XP bank of some kind.
Yeah,
I don't know if they ever do it.
Yeah, well, we've also when I mentioned that back in the day, I was like, oh, an XP bank would be great. You could build the building for all those level 25 players that have all those builders that are like, on permanent break. You can actually get them to do something. So,
Mana redundant. I wouldn't even pay for the 5th one. I ain't paying 20,000 for no builder.
Yeah, well, I totally get it.
No, we can't do now with them. They're just sitting there getting fat. I mean, if it's 20,000 by a 5th builder, why can't you sell your builders back and get some back?
Oh, I know. That would be nice, wouldn't it? If you could be able to sell some of your builders back for, well, even half the amount of gems that they were worth would be better than nothing.
Yeah.
But
you can put the gems to some use, then.
Maybe some new ideas in the update on leveling things. Well, yeah, either that or also maybe some extra space for Titans. That wouldn't be a bad idea, just so, because it's going to get to a point here this year, we will see where the Titan Hall is going to start getting pushed to the max when it comes down to how many Titans are available and how many Titans you can even have in your Titan Hall. So
yeah, we're over 200 Titans in the game, and you can only have 275.
So like how, if you even want to push it, because they are pushing collecting. I mean, they're rolling out a whole bunch of new Pantheon collections, and they've been doing it pretty consistently recently as well. So if you're pushing collecting, you can't have it so that we have absolutely no room for prestige food. So
okay. Here's the math on it. If you want to have enough prestige food for each element, 7 elements, 18 Titans, I think that's 128? No, 126. So there's 126. There's 200 Titans in the game. So there's 326 space that you theoretically need, but we don't all suddenly equally get exactly the right number of prestige, right? Because I have like 35 Fire Titans, in no physical.
Wait, you prestige Tarhoons, didn't you, Vintage?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm just thinking, when's the last time you prestiged a Fire Titan when you say you have that many? So,
but I mean, that was eons ago, but
yeah.
I don't know why. I get Fire Titans every freaking week when I get a 4-star Titan. From the weekly.
Yeah.
The league reward, I get Fire Titans every freaking time.
Wow. What's up, Arturo?
It's really depressing.
Marked, like you say.
What's that?
Your card's marked. You get what you've got from the beginning.
Thomas, I like that idea. Some level 25 players could loan their builders to other lower level players in the same alliance, like request for troops. I like that. That sounds like a good idea.
You give away.
You know, if you could in the alliance building, you know that alliance building, you could request help building. It would be great if you could do that, and so that it would make it so that other players could help you build your building faster in your alliance, more or less letting some of their builders help you, essentially, if they want to call it that.
Like you donate reinforcements.
Exactly. So next to the button that says request reinforcements, you know, in that building, you would have another button that would request help with with the buildings that you're constructing currently at the time. So. That's not
There's
bad.
loads they could do, isn't there? Let's be honest.
Simple
things.
Cyanide says, "Hey, Salon, is this Titan worth it? Dump all my gems and tokens?" No, you're not. You should not do that. Yeah, no. Vintage already says it. No, I would highly suggest not to. I would suggest making sure that you're on a top 100 team. But again, that's if you care about collecting the Pantheon relic or not. We do know that Grothurn is in a Pantheon collection. We do know what the relic is for it. So it is on the blog. It's the geode for Divine 2. So if you're interested in getting that, then making sure you're on a top 100 team should be on your priority list for this event. Otherwise, you have to hope to get a Grothurn some way, somehow in the future to be able to complete that collection. If you don't care about it, then that's fine. And then, of course, you can just do a very minimum amount of grinding, and maybe grab some event tokens for the future. How things doing in DOT? I quit about 2 months ago. Well, Arturo, we're about to see a new update here coming up soon with promised new game content, as well as a bunch of new Pantheon relics. And, yeah. I mean, things are moving along. Now, of course, getting Nephilinus and Grothurn in this current event, making it so that pretty much all the Titans that were available in the game, including the Archmages, can be collected. You don't have to have DGs to be able to get the last two. Things are about to be... There's about to be 2 new Divine Titans, basically, going to be released here very shortly as well. So we're really on the cusp of a bunch of new things. Possible new meta... and or who knows what the next big events are going to even be. We have no idea. And also like I said, new DG Titans, as well as new game some sort of new game content is what they said. So I'm hoping it's a new game mode, not hey, we added this button. I don't want that. That's not what I wanted. I'll consider that game content. So, I'm hoping that's not what it is.
If the Turning Tides event is a Poseidon one, what are they going to do to tempt people in to get to Poseidon?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea if that Turning Tides is actually going to be a Poseidon event, and if it is, what they're going to be able to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the only thing he does is slows down some troops.
Giant bean. I start thinking that it's Gia with synergy, and like Vintage said, she needs more power.
Yeah.
The base damage must be there.
Yeah, Lex, no new Titans. I finally will have them all, right? As soon as you get them all. We got more. And if you haven't seen Gaming on the Dark Side's most recent video, he did a great Pokemon intro. I thought it was really good.
I watched it.
Yeah, it was very good. I liked it.
Oh,
It's
see
very
that
good.
one.
You haven't seen his speaker face? Oh, he did his own little Pokemon. He did his own. They called it Titanmon, and he did.
What's
He
the
did his.
song?
He wrote his own lyrics to it. It was good. It was good.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he should have got somebody else singing for him, though, let's be honest. Are you there? It's gone dead. Are you there, someone?
I'm listening to you, face.
Gone dead or something?
No, but it seems like there is a problem. There is a big problem.
He's having some of your luck.
In the troops.
Sorry.
Should have said he did.
As he fell asleep.
No, I didn't fall asleep. I'm right here.
He's there. You go and get a tissue.
Oh, no problem, CN8. I mean, when it comes down to it, when it comes down to investing your time and effort into the event, if you're looking to get something that is going to be, top tier attacker, top tier defender, and be able to do a lot of the things that you're hoping it's able to do, and asking that type of question, is this Titan worth it? It's always tough because sometimes some people are looking for something a little, they're not looking for exactly what we're referring to, is what I'm getting at. I'm not really looking for something to kill everything. I'm just looking to something better than what I have. Well, it might be a little bit better than what you have, but it may not be better. It's not going to be better in the long run when it comes down to something that may come out the following week, the week after, 3 weeks later, So investing heavily into an event where the potential of actually getting something that you really will enjoy for a longer period of time, you want to make sure that your investment is going to be worth it.
I don't know about 3 weeks later, Zalon. This one doesn't live up to anything 3 months earlier.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm just giving you I'm giving you more of a generic situation, not referring to just this Titan. But yeah.
Oh, yeah. But it's always best wait till the last minute till you see somebody test it to see if it's worth going for.
Oh.
Well, you give a good heads up.
Yeah, well, I do my best. I do my best. I was able to do a little bit yesterday, but that was pretty much the only thing I was able to really accomplish. So
your voice said it all. Soon as you opened your mouth, you didn't even have to complete the sentence. You could tell by you were wondering what to say. Otherwise, you'd have been, you want to see this Titan?
Yeah.
But you were a bit reluctant to say anything.
All right, so
must be a gutter when you wait for the Titan and you want to test it and you get something and it ends up being like that.
Oh yeah, well, as soon as I'm able to test anything out, I'm always trying to see what's going on. Sometimes it's a little bit better of a situation, depending on what my schedule is looking like, than others, pending, being available to have other. Because a lot of times it's dependent on, there's people wanting to test things out and try things out, but if I'm not available or around at the time, working, then of course things don't always line up the way you want it to be. 1526, not bad. I'm going to take these 17 stones down, and then I'm probably going to wrap up for tonight. I do want to get some good rest before tomorrow, and I do want to do a few more things before I go to sleep. It's probably get ready to get on the road as soon as I get done with work, because the way it always works, for any holiday weekends, I don't care if it's even like this weekend for Father's Day, between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m., if you are trying to do any kind of traveling, you're in with the going home crowd. The people that are just commuting home from work. And it is the worst time because it doubles or sometimes even triples depending on the weather for the weekend and whatever's actually going on. So it's usually like very, very heavy, dense traffic. So I try to, if I can, jump on the road as soon as possible, or Actually waited out a little bit, but I prefer to jump on the road as soon as possible because it's a 2-hour ride for me. So, but it's always on Friday. It's always on Friday. Sunday's different because people can go home at pretty much any time on Sunday, and not everybody goes home at the same time. But on Friday, it's all the get out of work and get home, grab your family, grab your friends, or if you're by yourself, just grab your crap and get out the door and get to where you want to be for the weekend. So it just so happens to be right around that same 3-hour time frame. So it just gets really packed wherever when you're trying to eat. I'm talking about highways too. Crazy stuff. All right. Good night, Nadim. Thank you for joining. Yeah, Aventador smashed it up easy. Yeah, Mad Yoda. Well, see, that's the thing. Like, for instance, on days where I know we got defensive Titans, like yesterday, I knew, since we didn't get the blog all Monday and Tuesday, I knew Grothurn was coming out yesterday. I knew that, Aventador was most likely going to hit me up because he loves it to do defensive Titan videos with me. And he messaged me during the day. I was like, when I get home, I'll check it out, see what's up. Got home and started playing around a little bit, but after, trying it out a few times and trying some different things, he was like, all right, I'm good. He was done, like after just a few tests. He didn't even want to try anything else. I was like, all right. So I jumped into Discord with Chance and House, and at the end of their stream, there was a good handful of people that were on, and I was like, listen, I wanted to try Vintage's build with the Amber to see if it made any difference. And it made no difference.
Oh, yeah.
It made no difference whatsoever. And then I was like, all right, well, I'll just stream Conquest. And, of course, if you were on my Discord server, you got the short story yesterday. But I wasn't feeling the greatest yesterday, just during the day while I was at work, and just in general. But after I got home, I just started feeling crappier and crappier. And I was like, you know what? I don't even want to stream Conquest. I just wanted to, just lay down, relax, more or less. I played a little bit of Conquest, and then just went to bed, because it was better than that. It was just better to just go to bed, to be honest with you. I felt horrible last night. So, anyway. So, one way or another, of course, not every day is going to be a winner. And even if the day's going great for you, sometimes feeling like crap is out of your control. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. Yeah. And I know Chorito is going to be streaming again tonight for round 2. Round dose. It's going to be good. And I highly suggest for all you hardcore stream heads, you know who you are, the ones that love that live stream, that love that something to watch, listen to while you continue your grind on the game. Churros are always really good for that. So if you haven't checked out his channel, make sure you do so. Because that's why I do these live streams, not just to discuss the game, not just to brainstorm either ideas about what's currently in the game, what could be done in the game. It's also about being able to create something that other people will be able to enjoy while they enjoy the game that they love so much. Because I'll tell you, I've said this a million times. Most people that play this game are not surrounded by other people that play this game. So the only way to surround yourself with what you enjoy so much, add a little live stream in your life. And many people in this live stream chat will tell you, it definitely helps. Oh, thank you, Christian Woods. I really appreciate that. Because when you add a little bit of live stream, I always talk about the people that, join in Discord or start their own channel or, do all sorts of different things. And Nadim knows what I'm talking about too, because as soon as you get added to the blog, woof, you get a little bit more of a appreciative high, if you want to call it that, just because of what you're doing and seeing some things happen with your channel and stuff like that. When you put in the effort, it's nice to be recognized. At the same time, too, it's nice to be able to be putting out content for the community to enjoy, because we know that developers aren't. we know that if anything, we're creating our own fun, if you want to look at it that way.
Yeah, Nadeem does well with what resources he's got, really.
Mhm.
Being a young guy, he's getting married, he hasn't got a job. Yeah, he's still looking for a job, like, so he does quite well, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's plenty of talented people that are in the DOT YouTube world, whether they make and create battle videos, whether they do live streams, whether they do, because even in other, plenty of other mobile games and or regular games out there, there is definitely a lot of different types of YouTubers in each different game, and you'll notice that some will do this, some will do that, some will do this, and there's different types of channels inside of that just for that one particular game. And in Dawn of Titans, we see the same thing. So it is nice to
Everybody's got their own way of playing it, haven't they?
That's very true too, as well. Which does make the game, as much as everybody wants to say that these are the meta Titans and these are the relics that you need, but with all the different types of play styles that you see out there, there is still, your own way that you enjoy playing. And I will always tell you, always enjoy the game the way you like to. Now, of course, using suggestions and when you ask for someone's opinion, that's something different. And if you do choose to make the decision off of that said opinion, that is your choice. So when players ask, should I do this or should I do that? And you're asking for maybe, said advice, and players either in the chat or on Discord come back and tell you this is what I would do. Some players will come back and just say this is what you should do. But if the best way to say it is this is what I would do. So that you can make your own decision whether you want to go about that route or maybe do something a little bit different. But one way or another, there's plenty of good advice and sometimes some bad advice, but the DOT community does its best to filter that out though, as much as possible.
Yeah. Well, you get people saying people are giving bad advice on other streams.
Oh, well,
And you shouldn't be doing that.
There will always be all sorts of types out there, Speakerface, unfortunately. And one way or another, you have to deal with them. You have to deal with them.
Well, you find them all through life, don't you?
Oh, yeah, you do.
And every village should have one.
Yeah, well,
there's an easy solution. Don't feed the trolls.
Well, this is also very true as well. This is very true. So, well, I ran out of stones. I'm at 1,600 souls. We're at rank 109. So again, even during this stream, we've watched the soul count for top 100 get to, let's just see. All right, so we're at 100,000 now. So definitely top 100 is definitely probably chilling around like 105 to 110, maybe somewhere in there. So, yeah, it's like I said, it's moving. So one way or another, if you're on a top 100 team and you're shooting for that, good luck. If you are completing this event because you're interested, congratulations and good luck. And otherwise, get what you can out of this event. Because we have great things coming in the future, so if you're going to get some event tokens, make sure you grab them because they're always good. Otherwise, enjoy your Father's Day weekend, all you fathers. I know DOT dads out there. Good job trying to balance real life in the game because it can be tough. And Lex says, I'd quit the game if you stop, Z. We need your streams to grind. Well, thank you, Lex. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Buy out, Zalon? Buy out. Yeah. All right. All right, DOT community. I will be back again. Probably Altar of Abundance, definitely. I got to use these epics, and I want to see what that's going to be all about. So, definitely be back for Altar of Abundance. So, have a great weekend, DOT community, and I will talk to you. And thank you again for everybody that donated in the stream, and that was Val and Christian Woods. I do appreciate anybody who does donate on the stream. And I will talk to you all again very soon. Have a good one.